Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart. And before I start the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out before I jump into the lower time frames to give you the short-term scenarios. And here on the daily chart, you can see that Polygon, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $2.9 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after making it to an all-time high, we started the bear market where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.32 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3, and this is what I'm expecting to play out on the long-term scenarios. And using a trend-based Fibonacci, you can see I have sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.08923 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting this wave 3 to the upside to do. And because a wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that higher Elliot wave count 3, and that is better seen here on the 4-hour chart, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in blue, where I believe the wave 5 of this Elliot wave structure should complete the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 that I have shown you on the daily chart. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure so that it can give us the short-term scenarios, I believe we have seen the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 1 of this Elliot wave structure in blue, and that is after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside of this Elliot wave structure in yellow, having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $1.3 mark and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upside. And now my primary scenario is that we are seeing the formation of this second wave to the lower side, which is a corrective wave, and because of its corrective nature, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure play out in the formation of that second wave. And there are two possible ways we can have that ABC corrective structure, and that is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios. And the first possible ABC corrective structure that we can have here on the charts is having these as the wave A, then whatever we are seeing at the moment is the formation of that wave B, before we continue pushing even low in the formation of that wave C to fully maximize the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the high of that wave A to the low of that wave A, that gave me a minimum retracement area to the upside in the formation of that wave B between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.382, and it is within this red target area that I'm expecting to see the high for this wave B before we continue pushing even low in the formation of that wave C to the lower side. And there are chances that we might have made the high for this wave B to the upside after making our high at around the $1.06 mark, and very soon I'm expecting that 5-wave structure to the lower side in the formation of that wave C, having the wave 5 of this 5-wave structure completing the formation of this wave C, and also fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2 to the lower side. And for this move to play out, we need to lose the 20-day MA, which is now acting as support, and also lose the key area of support at around the $0.9557 mark. In case that happens, then that will be the start of this 5-wave structure to the lower side in the formation of that wave C to the lower side. And if I sketch out a minimum target area to the to the lower side in the formation of that wave C using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the high of that wave A to the low of that wave A, then dragging the fibs that you have made at around the $1.06 mark, that gives me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave C using the fib ratios 1:1 back to around the $0.497 mark. And that is the first possible movement that we can expect here on the Polygon Matic chart, and this is the most likely one. The other ABC corrective structure that we can have here on the charts is as having these as the wave A. Then we saw a wave B making its peak at around the $1.17 mark, then the wave C making its low at around the $0.74 mark. And this ABC corrective structure assumes that the low for this higher Elliott wave count 2 is in at around the $0.74 mark. So there are chances that we saw the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2 at around the $0.74 mark, and whatever we are seeing at the moment could be the start of a higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upside. But for us to have a confirmation that this could be the ABC corrective structure that is right and the one that Polygon Matic is obeying, we need to break above the wave 1 high, which I have marked here on the charts using this dotted line at around the $1.28 mark. In case Polygon Matic continues to see higher prices and get back above the wave 1 high, then that could be the most possible ABC corrective structure, the right ABC corrective structure, and from there we can continue expecting even higher prices in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3. But for now, my primary scenario is that the correct ABC corrective structure is this ABC corrective structure that I have right here in yellow, having that as the wave A, then a wave B, then I'm expecting one more new low in the formation of that wave C to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2. And if I also take a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 64 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the lower side in the formation of that wave C. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have printed a bearish cross, meaning lower prices are coming our way, and we're also seeing an increase in the selling momentum, meaning lower prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.